Greetings. Is this Kelsey? Hi, Kelsey. How you doing? I'm doing better than amazing. I'm calling because I put in a request to make a claim on the title insurance. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Kimberly McFarland, and I have power of attorney of my mom affairs. My mom is an elderly citizen suffering with some issues dealing with ADA, and so I'm just trying to make sense of a real estate transaction that occurred when she purchased the home. And you requested some information that for some reason, I can't put my hands on. The reason why I initially reached out to your company is because you were listed on the deeds of trust. And I was wondering, is there any way we can try to backdate the transaction? I have the promissory note, I have the deeds of trust, but I don't necessarily see the title policy. And is that something that you can help me with, or is that something that I can record it on the records at the court or anything like that? Have you had any issues like that before?
Yeah, a lot of times that policy is going to be in with the rest of the closing documents. Let me quick get pulled up. What is the property address?
The property address is 5490 Rob Mount Drive.
You said Rob Mount.
Yes, ROBMONT.
Okay, get that pulled up. Okay, see right here that we requested. Did you by chance have maybe like the HUD settlement or the closing disclosure?
I don't know. I don't have that. I've been going through the forms, and for some reason I can't come across that. I have everything else, but and the only reason why I knew that you guys were the title company is because you're listed on the deed, and we got a certified copy of the deed.
And so your mom doesn't have any other like closing documents or anything from when she purchased the property?
No, not that I know of, ma'am. I'm gonna go. I have about three. I have a folder that I've been going through it, but I don't see that particular document within the closing documents, and it should have come because we received a copy of all the documents, but I don't see it in there.
Because if you wanted to just send over all the closing documents like you do have, then one of our attorneys assistants can go through those documents and see what is available. But it looks like they need that and then a written description of what the claim issue is.
Okay, no problem. So you said just send you like the promissory note and the deed and all of that. What I do have.
Yep.
Okay. Definitely. I'll get that over to you. So would I be sending that to your email?
So yes, if you wanted to respond to that doc request email, I do have access to that email address, so I will be able to see anything that gets sent over.
Okay, great. I'm gonna have to do some scanning, but I'll try to get everything together and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. That sounds good to me.
I do have another question, but would those closing documents be anywhere else that I could potentially request a copy?
As to whoever did the closing would potentially have a copy of those as well.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So thank you very
Perfect.
much. I'll give you a call back, or if I have any questions, I'll just send you a quick email.
Perfect. That sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care. Did I forget to merge you into the call?
No, you just hung up.
Oh man, I thought I merged you into the call. So yeah, I have to look for this. I have to look for this policy. They said that I can send over all the closing documents that I do have, and I have to provide them a written statement of what of what we're trying to do. So at this stage, I don't know, I send them the closing documents for the original closing or for the refinance? I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
Yeah, you gotta ask her.
Oh,
Like I said, I ain't never.
you haven't gone through this, so let me just. I'm
So let
brainstorming.
me say this, because you can't give them any information until you have the title insurance. You can't tell them what you're trying to make a claim on until we see what they say. So you need the policy. You can't give them any information because you don't have any information, except for the few pieces of paper that you do have. Outside of that, you can't give them an affidavit about what you want to make a claim on because we haven't read the insurance policy. That's what we're making a claim on. So don't make a claim on anything else. Don't say anything outside until we get the policy. Because if you make a claim about something that ain't in the policy, they're gonna tell you that's not covered.
Okay.
Now your claim.
Okay. So the question then, okay, that's fine because what I was gonna do was stay basic and say we were in the process of selling the property, and it appears that there's an issue going on with the deed. And so if that's the case, we want to against it of the deed because there was an error in the deed and simple. But I won't mention anything until I can get a policy in my hand, or at least send them the documents so that they can research.
Okay. Say that one more time.
I said I'm going to just scan in the closing documents, which I believe I already did that. I just have to go through all my papers and then just send them that and send them the deed that has their name on it, and then that's it. And then just tell them.
I mean, you told her you were trying to get a copy of the policy, right?
Yes.
And she didn't say she can give you a copy?
Nope. She told me that I send over all my closing documents and the attorneys will go through them. Or I asked, is there any other thing that I could be doing in the meantime? And she said I could go back to the person that did the closing and they should have a copy of the closing documents.
Well, who did the closing?
That's the $1 million question. I got to figure that out next.
Oh, okay.
I believe that the closing happened with two separate attorneys because my mom was in Florida and it looks like somebody notarized her signature in Florida and somebody notarized something in here in North Carolina with my sister's signature. So I don't know if it was Loan Depot or not. I just got to figure that part out. Actually, maybe that's where I need to start. Is Loan Depot. Huh?
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
So let me do my little bit of homework right now because I can't move forward without a policy number. And let me just try to see what I can do. I'm going to go through my papers and maybe I'll reach out to Loan Depot and try to figure out who exactly did the closing.
Oh, okay.
All right, then give me a little bit. I'll get back with you.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Bye.